I would like to get to know if you could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something.
Which means they're less likely to descend into survival mode, where the tantrums are more. Toddlers need a consistent routine with a flexible structure. They need time, and they need consistent responses from a calm.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is actually the first official video. So yeah guys, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends, they can tell their friends, we can all be friends. And without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Alright guys, I don't have a tripod clip at the moment. I am still waiting on getting a tripod and then I'll take it from there. But this is actually my first week being an au pair. It's been quite interesting. I feel like maybe tomorrow I'll give you guys an update, a thorough update on where my mind is at, what I'm thinking. Yeah. Some of you guys are gonna be so surprised by what I'm gonna say next, but stay tuned. Yeah, I'll tell you guys goes on. I'll tell you guys. But yeah, I haven't opened up my windows. I was actually planning on taking a nap tomorrow. I can't. Yeah. Anyway, I have an appointment in the next 2 hours or so for my bank card. So yeah, here in America, guys, I was telling my mom, I was like, I nearly Capitec. I would literally Capitec Bank in South Africa. I'd literally get into the bank, give a I want to open an account, and then it's a first, and then you go home with your card. Your card works there and then, you know. You don't have to wait for them to mail it. Best believe, I'm sure I'm gonna get there. They're gonna do the whole process for the next 16 minutes, so they said. And then after, what's gonna happen next? And then after, I think they wanna mail my card because I sent her immediately. So that's a lot, but we'll see, guys. We'll see. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so there's so much that I want to share with you guys, but man, it's just that, yeah, I'll explain why, because I can't say it here, you know, but I'll explain tomorrow why I could not say what I wanted to say here in the house. You know, the world's having a lot of issues, so get a little. Yeah, I'll tell you guys. It's a Saturday the 7th. Yeah, and the time is currently 5:43 in the afternoon. Goes out that it's probably 2:43 or something. a.m. I'm so exhausted, guys. Okay, we'll kill it down to our town, right? Which is not too far. It's probably like a 5 to 10 minute walk from where I live, right? So I literally live up the hill and going down there. It's either I take the street all the way till I get to the bottom, or I take the stairs and I gotta go down and I gotta go up when I'm going to my house, or I just go up the street and it's a steepy street. So I gotta choose my struggle. Today I decided to go down the street and then up the stairs. Yeah. And ew, those stairs. And there was a group of Asian people that were coming down, right? Literally a group, right? And I was looking at them, I was wondering, like, where are they going? Like there were a lot. It seemed as if, because they have like their hiking gear and all of that. So I was asking myself, like, where are these people going, you know? So they're looking at me just hanging there, you know, literally looking at them go down while I'm, you know, on top of the stairs. And some of them laughed. They're like, yep, we're feeling the same way. Because I'm not exaggerating, the stairs. It's a lot. It's more than 300 stairs. I swear. It's a lot, right? And one of the guys in the group, right, he said to me, oh, he started chanting like a song. He was like, you can do it, you know? And I knew that it was for me, because I'm literally the only person that is stopping there by the stairs. It was a lot, guys. It was a lot, you know? I don't think I'll ever get used to the stairs. I just don't think I'll ever get used to the stairs, guys. I decided to take myself out, so I initially wanted to go to this other restaurant, but when I got there was a lot of people. I was so uncomfortable. I was like, I'm not going home. So I opted to go to another restaurant. Of which when I got there, I was like, oh no, I shouldn't have came here, because there was like a live band. It was so loud. So imagine loud country music for the day, you know. It was a lot. However, I ended up enjoying it. I think the only thing that I didn't like about that restaurant was the fact that there was some guy who was arguing with one of the workers. He's also a worker there, right? He's also serving people, but the other guy was trying to explain to him, and again, I can tell that guy is not from America. He's probably from like Mexico or something. So he was trying to explain to him, but he was like, I don't care, just sell that beer, just sell beer, I don't care, you know. I just didn't like how he spoke to him. It was really hard to see someone being shouted at like that. Yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like. I think if ever I decide, I'm no longer going to that restaurant, it'd be because of that. I don't like people that are just rude to other people for no reason. Like, he's not even trying to hear this guy out, you know. So yeah, some people are quite rude. And you can tell those people are having a very long day, you know, because I get to Tuesdays and Saturdays. There's always like a live band going on. So today was a Saturday, and there was like a band and people were dancing and people were having so much fun, and there was just a lot of people and so much demand, you know. At some point I even saw like the screen with all the different orders, and it was a lot, guys. So I can imagine they quite understaffed and with so much demand type of thing. So kind of felt bad for them, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. phone is so heavy. I don't have a tripod. I'm literally sitting outside by some park. I think the park is right behind me. No, sorry. The park is in front of me. The library is behind me. You know, walking through these trees, very, very tall trees. I literally feel like an ant. It's that deep. I thought to myself, okay, let me just sit down on a bench, literally, and give you guys content. And tell you guys what I'm going through. I'm even shocked that I have such energy for this video because I was feeling quite discouraged. But I'll dive into it as to what's going on, right? But I thought to myself, because I was chilling in my room, I was like, I get up, I need to get out, you know. I need to get out, catch some air, and yeah, take it from there. But I want to show you guys the trees first, man, before I talk too much. Look at how tall these trees are, guys. They are that tall. Like, they are so tall. Alright, or long. But you guys get it, right? You guys get it. So anyway, guys, as you know, I'm an au pair. This is my old jersey that they gave us in 2020. But yeah, I'm an au pair again for cultural care. I got a family. I'm not gonna be specific where I'm at in California, like, because I just pin it down to the town, right? So I normally just say San Francisco, and that's it. I leave it there. I don't want to be too specific in which area am I at. Maybe one day when I give you guys the tea, I will mention. But for now, I'm not gonna, mention which town. So yeah, this morning actually I was talking to another friend of mine that I made, Mara. We haven't chilled, like we exchanged numbers and from time to time we text. So yeah, she texted me today and I was telling her, hey, I know we haven't met like properly like we planned, and I'm sorry for that because right now I'm in Rematch. Yes guys, I'm in Rematch, and this time around I'm the one that requested the rematch. Because I could tell they were not a great fit. I could tell my anxiety was just going up and down and all over the place, and I've worked so hard for my mental health to get to where I'm at. So I didn't want to ruin it, guys. I didn't want to destroy it. I didn't want to feel sad every day. I didn't want to feel like I don't want to work here. I didn't want to get those feelings because I know this exchange program can get good. Like, you can meet people and you can have so much fun. You can have a great family, like with the previous family that I worked for when I was in Atlanta. They told me straight up, hey, we're getting out of the program, because we don't think we're going to get someone as passionate and as kind-hearted as you. We don't think so. So it was our luck and we're done, basically. So right now, the kiddos are in school. I was texting my old host mom, like, hey, how are you? She's like, oh, great, the kiddos are in school and stuff like that. So, like, hey, guys, kuningi. I'm so happy for the kids, but, yeah, guys, I'm currently in Rematch. A lot of things were just not aligning, and I will get into it when I do a story time on what happened to give you guys the tea, right? But today is not the tea. Today it's just me deciding to start shooting another vlog and explaining to you guys that I'm in Rematch. I think today it's probably day 12. No, sorry, I'm left with 12 days to find a family, basically, because they give you 2 weeks, right? But now it was affected by the weekend. They were updating their website and creating an app, so everything had to be shut down, right? So with that being said, a lot of families that could have potentially found me during the weekend could not. I did get a lot of, not a lot, but quite a number of requests. Some of them I wasn't too happy about. I was like, guys, nope. So I was like, nah, but again, I was like, maybe I should have listened. Maybe the schedule wasn't as bad, or maybe they could have adjusted this and that instead of just canceling it from the get-go. But now I'll have a different approach. I'm believing God during this time I will get people that request, right? I hope my lighting is not too much also, because I just added a little bit of lighting, but the sun is kind of shining on my face, right? So that's what I did, right? I'm just hoping for God will essentially bless me with the right family. I think my hosts, when they got an au pair, I'm not sure, because we're not really talking like Abadimidis, and that's just about it, you know. Yeah, because you know how Rematch gets. But I was even saying the other day that I'm so fortunate that they're not really making me feel too bad about myself, or like making me feel awkward in the house like that, you know. It's just, we're just not talking really. It's situation level, hi, how are you, good, and that's just about it. So guys, I keep on adjusting this thing, because every time I adjust it, the sun decides to come out, and cham. But it is what it is. Cham. What? So yeah, the sun is just giving me a heartache, because every time I'm adjusting the lighting, it decides to come out. But it is what it is. That's just how it is. God is just shining his light on me. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to be as positive as I can. I do get discouraged, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm allowing God to do with the things, because I don't think God would bring me this far for things not to work out. Yeah, this journey is gonna be quite long. I don't know. I know God has a plan for me, because in Jeremiah 29 verse 11 he says, for I have the plans that I have towards you, plans not to harm you but to give you a future and a hope. So Jesus is my hope today. I am activating my faith as I'm saying this, because yeah guys, which brings me back, I was still telling you about my new friend, right? So today she texted me and I was telling her, and she was just encouraging me. She was like, you know what, I even started following your channel on YouTube, and you are a woman of faith, and God is going to do so much for you. In fact, God has already prepared, God has already planned, it's done, you know. So that gave me a little bit of encouragement. However, I still felt like I needed to get out of the house. I feel so much better, by the way. Thanks for asking. I feel so much better right now. Yeah, let me get out of the sun a little bit. I feel so much better right now, because now I'm out. When I was actually planning on going to the library, of which I think I'm still gonna do, but I just wanted to hang out and just have time with the Lord, and probably, maybe I just might chill on this chair and not even go to the library. But if I do, then I'm gonna shoot content, because it's literally just behind me. I'm so thankful and so grateful to the Lord for everything. Sometimes, I mean, I do ask myself, maybe I shouldn't have asked for a rematch this quickly, you know, because maybe God had some other plans. But guys, a lot was happening, and it was happening in a week. So I was asking myself, if that can happen within a week, what can happen within the next 6 months? What can happen within a year? You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, I just don't know. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I felt at peace when I did the whole rematch thing, and I was so sure and so confident about it. I think now I'm panicking, because I know I'm left with a few days to find a family, or else I need to go home. I'm saying no. I'm saying there's no way I'm leaving right now. You know, I'm gonna finish my term properly, like the first time. And everything is gonna work out. So I'm believing God. And also when I got here and I was like, okay, let me chill on that chair a bit, and then I felt that I needed to shoot content. So I'm shooting content. God told me the same thing when I was back at home, that hey, shoot content going there. And I don't think God was telling me to shoot content to be embarrassed, to say, she didn't even finish her term, she was just there for a month and she went back home, you know. But I think God was just saying, watch what I'm gonna do. I'm going to show myself through you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I believe there's a lot that I'm gonna go through. I'm not calling anything bad. I'm just saying there's a lot that is gonna happen in my life, and you guys are gonna see. And God is going to bring testimonies out of my situation. Like now, I believe I am gonna get a family. I'm not gonna be discouraged in the name of Jesus, because whatever we ask in his name and we believe, God does it for us. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna chill here and probably listen to some gospel, and yeah, just hang out by myself and chill, and give God my quiet time, because I need him. So that's why I even got out of the house. I was like, you know what, I need to get out because I'm not okay. I'm stressing so much, So I'm so grateful to the Lord that everything is working out, that I've got a family in Jesus' name. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. I'm claiming it, Yeah. So say it, believe it, live it. So yeah, guys, that's it for today, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part of my vlog, because this I believe this is a vlog. I think this is a vlog. It might be a sit down, I don't know what this is, but this is something that you guys are gonna see, and I believe that I'm gonna put it out. As you guys know that I'm in Rematch, right? The plan was for me to be here for a month, and from the time actually I get into the matching pool, excuse me, I would obviously have to get a family within that time. So sometimes I wouldn't have lasted for a month. I'm not here for a month yet. But by the time you guys see this, I probably would have been gone. So today is a Tuesday. Monday, we did not get any requests. Some girl actually sent me a text because she saw when I was busy go to Facebook posting, on these host family pages, posting, and other families were also posting. And I think cultural care was made aware it's not working, right? But now my issue is they didn't inform people. So if it was my first time being an au pair, I would have panicked, or like, I'm not even getting requests, oh my gosh, where am I gonna go, right? But yeah, they just need to inform people. They haven't informed. But I saw this other LCC's post, right? That LCC actually sent me a text, I think on Thursday, with some of the families that she has. And then one of the families did request, and I did accept, send them an email, but the other one I did decline because I just didn't want to waste time. There are families that you read their profile and you just know it's not gonna work. So for me personally, I don't even want to interview because I feel like I'd be wasting time. However, there is an advantage to that, because sometimes it might be like that, and after the call maybe you guys might adjust certain things and it might work out. But it's just for me, Jay, your profile needs to speak for itself, So yeah. We haven't heard anything, and then now time is 1:01, because initially once you get into the matching pool, you're given, I think, 2 weeks to find a family. If you can't find a family, you need to go back home. So they want to extend, because number one, they were already extending my time because of the weekend that I lost, because like I told you guys that on Friday it got shut down, and then it came back on Monday, but now there's issues. So they're going to keep on extending. The other lady, matching specialist, the other matching specialist that I was talking to, she was emphasizing the fact that they might give us more time. If it means that they're gonna give us another 2 weeks, they will, you know, because technically it's not my fault. You know, it's not any of the OP's fault. There's another OP actually that made me aware, because she sent me a text on some, hey, I see that you're posting looking for families, like, is your profile working? Are you getting any requests? And I was like, no, I'm not getting any requests. By the way, my mom made this for me. You know, I told her this morning, I was like, I'm gonna wear it because it was windy, and it was quite gray. So it was not gray but cloudy. Okay, yeah, cloudy, you get it, right? Foggy. She was asking me like, have you been getting requests? I'm like, nah. She's like, the same. She's like, no, we should call Boston offices tomorrow. I'm like, bed, and we must give each other feedback on, you know, what's up. So the other LCC, actually, I was telling you guys, I forgot to finish up the story. The LCC posted that she has a couple of families, and I was interested in the first one that she mentioned, right? Without seeing the picture, for some reason I was like, yeah, no, the first one, I'm interested. And she's like, yo, I can't even access on my end, but hopefully tomorrow everything will be fine, blah blah blah. And that's when I saw, oh, there's an issue. And I was like, oh yeah, I was worried, like, why am I not getting families, you know? She's like, no, it's a problem with cultural care, whatever, the website, and don't only, we're gonna fix it. So I'm just waiting on it, but also time, you know, like, hey guys, I'm appreciating the fact that I'm not being made uncomfortable like that here. You know, I'm so grateful to them. We're all just trying to stay in our own space. You get me? Like, we're not being rude to each other. We're not talking like that, but I mean, we greet each other like, hello, hi, done. That's it. If I see you, you see me. If you don't see me, you don't see me, like, type of thing. But yeah, we're not making each other feel uncomfortable whatsoever. So Lynn, I'm just respecting their space, because I mean, if we're in a situation as, you know, Rematch, Luan, as a person, you kind of feel like I gotta go, you know, because it's not my it's not my place. So yeah, I'm just praying to God, once this thing opens up, and it should open up ASAP, I must get a family and then get ready to bye. Welcome back to another part of the video. Today it's the 21st of September. It's a Saturday and the time is currently 4:08. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, right? At some point Nikki puts a God, am I going back home? Because wow, you know, a lot happened. As you guys know, I got into Rematch and I've been struggling, and I'm going to explain why I've been struggling to get a family. Because I mean, the Rematch process wasn't supposed to be like what I'm experiencing right now, but I will elaborate in another video. So I'll just leave it as I've been struggling to get a family, but by the grace of God, God gave me wisdom on how to tackle this situation. Because honestly, I don't know, if it wasn't for God, I don't think that I would be where I'm at, right? It's because of him. So guys, God gave me wisdom on how to tackle it. I wasn't too sure. I even questioned him and he gave me an answer, you know. but I will tell you guys in a separate video. So the update that I'm giving you guys today is that I am matched with a family very, very close to San Francisco. Guys, here I'm actually in Mill Valley. I'm just saying the place because I'm no longer here. So even with the next town, I might not, you know how I always say I'm not gonna mention and then I end up mentioning in another video. I don't know, but for now I'm not gonna mention where I'm going, but I must say that it's very, very close to San Francisco. I'm excited about that because San Francisco would literally be my major city, you know. So yeah, I'm so thrilled. I'm so thankful to the Lord because this can only be God, guys. Hey, this channel is literally evolving and becoming what God told me that it's gonna become. Like, it's because I remember when God gave me this idea of starting a YouTube channel, I was supposed to be doing a little bit of me and a whole lot more of God. Like, it's gonna be like a faith-based channel, but I'm also gonna tell you guys about my experiences. I wasn't planning on doing au pair content at all because at that time I wasn't enjoying au pairing, and like I just didn't want to tell people about it because I felt like, why would I want to tell people about it so that they can come and suffer here? No, at that time. But God changed everything and I started enjoying it, and yeah, it turned out great, you know. So I can't wait to share this story time / testimony of the goodness of the Lord, because the Bible says that we overcome him, and him being the devil, right? We overcome him by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimonies. So I'm very big on that. I'm going to definitely share with you guys what I'm going through, what are my thoughts, you know, all of that. But I'm so thankful and grateful to the Lord. He helped me get a match. I'm so excited. I was having a hard time believing did we actually match, you know, but we did. And what happened today is I sent the family a text to ask them, can we meet so I can tell you guys, so we can chat, right? And we had a conversation. I'll tell you guys in my story time what happened. But yeah, I told them, I was like, hey guys, next week you guys, I only felt like it was fair for me to, you know, tell you guys and inform you guys. And I just didn't want to send you guys a text to tell you the day before. I just want to let you guys know, you know. I prayed before the meeting, I prayed after the meeting. So literally God is just there protecting me through and through, okay? Yeah, because the battle is not mine but the Lord's, guys. You know, it's amazing how when you let God protect you, he will fight for your battles and he will expose, you know, he will expose. I'm so serious on this one. I'm heavy on this one, that he will expose and show you that there was this battle. Because this week, guys, I saw something very, very interesting, you know, something that you look at and you're saying, wow, this is God. This is beyond me, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys in a story time, because the moment I tell you that specific portion, I'm gonna want to tell you everything, you know. So I'm just gonna leave it at this, that I did find a match, and I'm gonna do a story time very soon, guys.